This character, I mean, I remember watching this character and just going, "Oh my God, I know this guy." Who was he? Where did he come from for you?
He was every personal assistant I'd ever known, and he was me. The way all characters have to be. It's like, you remember that game Twister?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, playing a character is like Twister. You've got to keep one foot on you, and then the other foot on the character, and you can't not have one foot on you. So he was me. Has to be you. And he was also my assistant at the time, a guy named Michael, who was wonderful, and he was also a little bit of my other assistant who I'd had before. He was my assistant. That's that interesting kind of point of view that assistants had in those days, which was, I hope he doesn't have any weird thing. They were always like, I don't know how it is anymore, so I don't have assistants anymore. But in those days, you would see them, if they didn't think you were looking, think like, God, I've got this mail, and it's, I don't know if this is the good time to give it to him, because it's like a big bill, and I don't know. And so that whole nervousness, I thought would be fun to bring to it, so I did that. It was my little homage to my assistant.
It's funny looking back on your career. I mean, obviously, I grew up with a lot of the characters you played. In this character, Perfect Strangers, I watch that every week. Beverly Hills Cop. Is there one character that you look back on and go, yeah, I'd like to return to that character? I mean, they're talking about Beverly Hills Cop right now, returning to that. Would you ever want to do that?
I would. I always thought the thing that. It's funny, I know they were talking about doing a Beverly Hills Cop TV show, which I guess they passed on. Yeah. But I thought that character should have a TV show for some reason. Because it in those days, 25 years ago, whenever it was, 30 years ago, 2 minutes of a character like that was plenty because it was too exotic. But nowadays, he could have his own. I mean, it could be his adventures, because there weren't any cars like that in those days. They were like one-stop shopping. Like, oh yeah, there's the goofy, gay character or whatever. But nowadays he could have a whole thing.
Yeah. Things have changed a lot.
Yeah, they really have.
Well, we're going to see the movie tonight. I mean, this is really exciting. You're going to do.
I'm not going to see it because I never watched myself.
I was going to ask, you've never
watched myself? Never. I saw the movie once.
Okay.
But I don't remember why I saw it. I think I wanted to see it because it was the first serious role I ever played, even though there's a lot of comedy in it. It was the first role I ever played professionally that was the sort of work I'd been trained to do. Because nobody, there isn't like a sitcom class at Yale or anything. But then there wasn't. So it was the kind of, emotionally grounded acting I'd been trained to do, and I wanted to see what it was like. And I'll tell you, the interesting thing that I learned about it was that the thing that I did in that movie that I was proudest of is the scene where I had the pack on me, because I thought I learned a lot about acting from that, because I thought your character can't let anything show, and yet everything's showing. And I remember thinking, you got to do more of that, because I thought I'd be a total blank, and I wasn't. And so I thought, okay, that's what people are talking about. Because people used to say, good directors would say to me, you can do less. We're right there. And then I saw it. I was like, there I am. I thought I was doing nothing. And so I learned a lot from that.
Well, you did a hell of a job, and we at Joe Blow love the movie. We love your performance, and thank you for doing this amazing event.
It's been really, really fun.
Yeah.